you guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to part 4 of Jeffree Star's Mansion collaboration. Yeah, that is a mouthful. I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to that sentence or that title for that matter. So I have some pretty good news. If you are just like tuning in for the first time, like I said before, this is part 4. I do have a playlist, and that is including Alex's build, the first part. So if you haven't already seen it, the playlist is linked down below. It'll take you to the first episode, first part, not episode, as well as Alex's part being linked down separately as well. So yeah. I am happy to say that I had gotten this video down quite a bit. I sped it up a little more. One reason why I don't normally speed up my videos that much is because when I'm editing and it's like in this like super sped up version, I think this is like 4 times speed or maybe 5 times speed. But while it's in recording, like the video editing software, it kind of skips through, and I don't know if it's gonna like mess up the video or anything. So I never tried it, but this time I'm gonna try it and we're gonna see how it goes. So, you know, if it worked out, here's the video, and if it didn't, you guys won't know about it. But as you can see, we're working in one of the bedrooms, and this bedroom is located downstairs next to where the library and the what is it called, the library and the office will be, and we'll be doing those 2 rooms in this part as well. This room right here is made for I was kind of thinking like somebody who's like a little more sophisticated. Now my first initial thought were like if there were 2 twins, well 2 twins, like a girl and a boy, or 2 girls, I would figure like this would be like the sophisticated tom girl, or the the sophisticated brother. And in the room next to this room, you kind of see the closets. I did the closets off camera because, yeah, it was very tedious work getting everything the way how I wanted it to be. But, yeah, so the room over, it's going to be like, I kind of made it for a person or a child or teenager. I was kind of thinking child, maybe like preteen-ish age. I know we don't have preteen, so don't come at me in the comments, but like that's like the age group that I had decorated it for, you know, kind of boy bandish-y and stuff like that. But I kind of figured that she would be like a girly girl, and this sim right here, I kind of figured that they would be really into like photography. So you'll see me placing, or not, I can't remember if I showed me placing the cameras. I think I like placed 2 cameras, and yeah, this whole like collage of picture frames. I kind of figured that they would like take some pictures and put it up themselves. I thought about doing it, but I'm like, no, you know, this is gonna be you guys' build, and you guys can add the pictures that you want. And there's like a little nook area up here. I wanted to use platforms in this room so that way there was like some dimension in here, and it wasn't just like a flat surface room, you know. I mean, it's a mansion, for goodness sakes, there has to be platforms. And I wasn't really sure, but I knew I wanted a platform in this room as well. So it's kind of like a not so much like a Jack and Jill type orientation, but I wanted it to have like a similar feel, like the rooms were like made thinking about the other, so they're very similar. And I think they're the only 2 rooms besides the masters that have platforms. And yeah, I was really excited the way how this turned out. And this room is very girly. I think I used like pink, gold, and purple, or like those colors. And of course I had to put like a TV entertainment stand here as well. I mean, these kids, you know, their parents are loaded, so they're gonna have like everything they could possibly have, you know? And that tree there, I had saw that when I was decorating the outside and like the catalog and everything, and I was like, I really want to use this tree. I really love it, and I never know like where to use it unless it's like a Christmas build, and I don't want to add like a Christmas build to my save file because then it's gonna like be Christmassy all year round. So I was like, oh, I could size it down and use it as like a plant or something, you know, and have like little fairy lights on there. And that gave me the idea of putting fairy lights in the rest of this room as well. I was a little sad though because the fairy lights, you'll see it in a minute or so. The fairy lights, they didn't link up nicely, so they're kind of like in the center of the wall ish in certain places and areas. But I also like on that blank wall that's kind of it's not where the bed is up against, it's like adjacent to the bed. There we go. Purple. Boom. I looked through a whole bunch of colors and I just didn't know which color would look best. And I thought this kind of gave me a girly, royal type vibe. So I went with that. But the wall on to the right, I do like a little feature type thing. And I put some posters and I use that heart thing that you can make. I think you can make that like the wall hanging or something. I think that's what it's called when you're using, well, making it in the woodworking station. And of course, I had to add the laundry baskets and stuff since we have like a humongous laundry room. And like, I figured like she would have like a nice mirror, probably, you know, with the lights and everything. So I went with that one. I think it's like City Living. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it is City Living. And I looked and I thought I wanted that mirror too. It's like so many mirrors I want to use. I can't remember if I keep those round mirrors behind the bed. I I know I wanted to because like there's no headboard and I wanted to like have like a little feature wall there. And here we are putting in the fairy lights. I don't know if I kept that. Yeah, I think yeah I kept it in there where I pretty much put them all on there. Yeah, and I wanted to use this plant. It's kind of like those succulent plants. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. And I thought it would look really nice, but I just couldn't get it to work nicely in her room. I mean, I probably could if I tried hard enough, but here is like the little heart, or hearts, plural, and I kind of figured like this is her love wall, all like the singers and the bands and stuff that she loves, like she put on this wall and kind of had it as like a main feature. And I really wanted to use like all these boy band posters and stuff and kind of like really do it up so she doesn't give me like full blown teenager vibes. Like, this is what I meant by she kind of gives me like pre-teen vibes. And I kind of figured she would have some pictures as well. Oh, I forgot I added a stereo on there too. And that's actually not a bad idea. I don't think I ever really put like the CDs next to the stereo. I kind of forgot I did that. And yes, every girl needs a tissue box, you know, and more clutter because clutter is better, right? I think, or at least I wanted to. Did I cut it out? Oh, maybe I cut it out because it was taking so long. But here we are. We're in the library right now. So I wanted to really use this fireplace. I wanted to use it outside, in that like that little fire area. Knit. What it be called? What? Oh my gosh. But I ended up using another one because that one just didn't seem to sit well in there, so I used it there. And you guys are so lucky that I had skipped so much of trying to furnish this library because I had probably used, I tried, I'm not gonna lie, I did try every one of the bookshelves, and none of them were giving me the vibe that I wanted. And I was like thinking to myself, I could just make one. No, that's too much work. I'm not going to sit there and make one. And I kept trying and I kept trying, and I said finally, like it's just going to have to be done. So I made one, and I made it to look the way how I wanted it to. And you'll kind of see right here, like everything is like looking the same, the color and everything. I believe I cut this out. Like, I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. So, yeah, thank goodness you guys didn't have to sit and watch that, because I don't know, I think it probably took me more than an hour to get them the way how I wanted them to. Good thing I was listening to some music. And like these couches, I really wanted to use them. I don't think I used them both. I might have used one, but I kind of go with this what would it be called? What is up with me and woulda? Like a monochromatic, is that what it's called, with the white and black in this room? And I like colors, I like pastel colors. I'm not normally big on the overly masculine black and white, but I do love a black and white room where it's very simple. And I felt like this room didn't really feel cold to me. It kind of felt almost inspirational in a way, because it felt like a blank canvas. And I feel like that's a good place to read in, because you're kind of calm, you don't have that many things to distract you, and you can allow your mind to open up and um, engross yourself into the stories and the books that you're reading. And this is by far, I have to say, it's one of my favorite rooms in this house. And like I love it all together. And I think I use like platforms here as well. Yeah, and I left that open. I love like the whole office and library scenario. Like, I like, if I had the money, I would buy this house just for the library and the office. Like, I like everything else, but I would literally buy this house for that alone, because I like it so much. I don't know what about it that I like, but I really do. And of course, I had to have a chase in here with an end table. I think I did leave an end table. I don't remember which one. I guess I used that one. And I think I like added some books off to the side, but you won't see that, at least not right now, if I did keep it in there. But I come back to it and I add that in. If it was my library, I would probably add like a couple of pictures, but I was really trying to go for like the minimalistic look and feel and stuff. And yeah, I would probably have some color in that room, like some pillows or something, but we don't have like those type of pillows in the game. So I just went with that. And I did add an actual bookshelf here. I tried like doing like the same bookshelf idea that I did over there, and I just didn't like the way how it turned out, so I don't keep this. I think I use, yeah, that one right there. And I really like that bookshelf. Like, I love the hanging plants. I love the angled shelves and how the books kind of like lay on the side and things. Like, I just love that bookshelf. And I wish that, like, for like a lot of objects in the game, I honestly wish we just had the furniture pieces, and then the clutter items that you see inside of it were things that we can just like place. And I I don't understand why that wasn't like a thing. So like all the TV stands and the tables and things and the cabinets, all those things, like I really wish that they were empty, and then we had clutter items. That way we can change it however we want to. We would have like so much customization and freedom with customization. Like, we could use the same bookshelf with like the angles and then put different things in them, and then it doesn't look repetitive. And I would have really liked that. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have. I kind of hope that they do that in Sims 5. I did notice, like, especially what was that packed? Snowy Escape, where we got those cabinets or countertops without like anything on the shelves, and we could place items in there. Like, I love that idea. I just didn't like the plates that came with it because they weren't separate with the bowls. Like, I want to have like individual plates that I can stack so I can make them like whatever level I want them to be, in bowls and cups and things like that, and different kinds too. Like, I want wine glasses, shot glasses. Yeah, I'm probably asking for way too much. But you guys let me know what do you think about that idea. And I mean, I know there's like CC that allows you to, have all those things, but not everybody uses CC, not everybody can use CC. And whenever the game needs to update, hello, we have to take it out because it's probably gonna break the game or something is gonna go wrong. But yeah, I pretty much talked through the whole furnishing of the office. I won't say the office is my favorite. Like, I had an idea, I kind of got that idea across, but I feel like the furniture pieces didn't do exactly what I wanted them to do. So it didn't look as, I don't know, nice as I was hoping it would look. Yeah. I don't know, I was struggling then. But I do like this desk. I'm like in love with L-shaped desks right now. I definitely want an L-shaped desk in like my office craft room that I'm planning on creating, getting together. But yeah, so that's probably like my favorite thing of this office, and the bookshelf, like the two-story. Sorry about that. I I smacked my leg against the desk leg. Yeah. Um the only thing that I have to say about that office though, oh, look, there's me adding those books that I talked about. I wasn't really sure on like the second level like of the office of like what I should put on the walls, because like I had an idea of what I wanted, and if I'm not mistaken, I think there's like a shadowed area there too as well. But yeah, I couldn't find a picture that I wanted to put on there, so I kind of settled for that one. And you could probably already tell what room this is going to be. This is going to be the gym, as you can, like I said, already tell. um, I was kind of like stuck on this a little bit. Like, I didn't really know what to do like at all. So I pretty much grabbed all of the gym equipment that I knew that I wanted to have in the gym, and then I kind of ran into the issue of which set to use. And I had stuck with the that fitness. Is it the fitness or is it spa day? I can't remember. It's one of those gym equipment areas, packs. I also knew that I wanted to have like a little mini kitchenette so that way you could grab like a quick salad or some water or something. And, I just felt like it would open up, well, not so much as open up the space, but kind of make the space feel a little more like, I don't know, a fancy at home gym. And I knew I wanted to have like a wall of mirrors, but I felt like that wall would have been like a little bland. And I think I only go with one of those workout machines? I think I go with one. Or do I just go with one treadmill? I can't remember, but I end up making like this whole feature wall with mirrors and these columns, yeah, that I'm putting in right now. And then I put like the mirrors in between the columns, and I just love the way how it turned out. I can't remember if I kept both of those yoga mats. I know I put one in that octagonal ish room that you see at the top or to the right now next to the asana. But yeah, I know I put one in there, and I did that like as a little dressing room, or what do you call it? The changing room. I can't remember what you call it at the gym. I guess you could call it a changing room, but I thought there was like another name for it. Oh yeah, and I added a couple of towels and stuff. Oh, that's what I add there. I added these floor mats. I was like, I thought that there were like something on the floor, but I can't remember. And I also add in some couches as well. I can't remember what I was doing here. I think I was trying to fix the roof because when you go in, it was like showing like an empty sky or something. So I was making sure that the room had a roof on there so that way when you go into like Sims view that there's a roof and there's not like an open space into the attic that's non-existent. Um, and I was just looking for some pictures and stuff here. And this is where I believe I put those couches, or where I'm about to put the couches. I know that they're gonna go on this back wall where these windows are. And I kind of just went with simple blinds here. Like, I figured there was nothing spectacular about it that I needed or anything like that. In that little area, I just add like a few little things. I think like a table and a plant, like a table by the window. And I wasn't really sure what table for like these couches I should put. And I wasn't even sure if I wanted to put couches there, but I kind of figured like if you're working out and you have company over or the boys are over and you're working out, they can have somewhere to sit, chill, and take a little breather or something. And I added this wallpaper in to kind of bring in and tie in the sauna. I believe I keep this. And this is like another little feature wall. So I guess there's like technically two feature walls. And yeah, this little rock area. It's like, I don't know, for some reason, the white on white on white, it was just like it made the room kind of feel bland to me in a way. So I thought adding different textures and bringing in different elements and stuff in elements. No, not well. I mean, it's still technically an element, right? But different nature things in. You know what I'm trying to say, right? I'm pretty sure. But yeah, and here's the table. I didn't get to see what curtains I use. I honestly don't remember. And I don't think I added anything in that area either because I didn't want it to be like a full blown kitchen. Here's the little changing room area where the yoga mat is. I think I added, yeah, some of these lockers. I wanted to use these, and I believe I used them over by the spa area as well. And I wanted to use those so it didn't feel like a gym, you know? I kind of feel like the way how the people who live here, their style is they wouldn't have something like regular gym lockers in their home. They would have something with a little more class and a little more fanciness. I mean, look at this mirror with the light behind it in like the changing room slash you want to get in a quick workout before or a quick yoga session before you go into the sauna over there. And the sauna, I didn't really do much with decorating or anything like that. I just kept it simple. I think there's like one of those plants, the one that has like the rock on them and stuff, and something else I can't remember. And here we are in the master bedroom, and this is one of my favorite bedrooms, and I love this platform. Like at first I was like, this whole wall, like this whole room, it's so open. I had no clue what I wanted to do, but I did play around with it a little off camera, so I kind of knew where I wanted to have like the sections to make it kind of flow but still kind of feel cohesive with each other. I can't remember if I used this color swatch for this makeup session, but yeah, I wanted to use this little makeup thing. What are they called? The little trays with the makeup stuff on there. Um, and I wanted to use this color swatch. Now, normally I just use the one that is like the default, and I forget to check the color. But this color for this, well, the swatch for this is like my favorite swatch out of the two or three. I can't remember how many swatches. Over here is gonna be like a little seating nook by that window with the indentation, and then that area that's looking over the office, you'll kind of see like the balcony there on the left. That's gonna be like a whole seating area as well. And that wall is gonna have like the TV, like a little built-in TV area. And when I tell you I struggled with this little seating area, I struggled. Like, I tried every type of like maybe like modern mid-century ish type couch. I tried different color swatches. Like, this room went through like quite a few color swatches. Like, that bed, I really wanted to use it, and I believe I did. I'm pretty sure. And I think I changed the color swatch of the bed. Like, I really wanted to use those chairs too. And I don't go with them, but I was like, I really wanted to use them. I tried them with so many couches. And I mean, I guess this like couch set is all right, but like I don't like the fact that the actual couch, the arms are so blocky compared to the chairs. And this is like what I settled on. I can't remember what that bed was before, but I had changed it, I know, like probably three or four times. I might have settled with what I had to begin with. And I love this little area. I did something I don't normally do, but I'm definitely going to be doing this more often. So I have the end tables in, and then I put a shelf at the top of the bed going across with some pictures and different things on there. And then I had like the idea of having like a floating end table using these shelves right here. And I got to place the lamps wherever I wanted them because they were shelves. And I was thinking of putting like an ottoman here. I can't remember if I kept that. I think I do because there's just like so much space. And we haven't gotten to it yet, but I end up putting one of those fur rugs underneath that bed, and this is probably one of my favorite master bedrooms that I have done. And one reason being is just like the feel of it, like the way how it opens up into like the office area. So if you had like a long day and you were working, you can just go straight upstairs and take a shower or a hot bath or something, you know. Or like if you're in bed, or you know, if you're a girl or guy, doesn't matter, and your lover or whatever, they're downstairs working while you're reading a book, you can tell them, why don't you come to bed, and stuff like that. Like, my imagination was just going wild in this situation. And I do end up putting a bookshelf here. Is this the one that I keep? No, I don't. So I use that other one. Yeah, this one. And I put like a couple of pictures on top, and I think I like made it to where the pictures look like they're sitting on a shelf, kind of like what I'm going to do with the shelf that isn't there yet above the bed. And I think I added like incense. Now, this little section over here, I put like two armchairs. I don't remember which ones I used. It's not gonna be, it's gonna be on the wall with the bookshelf. Okay, I think I used these. And then I was thinking, like, okay, I know they're black, and I really want to use a round table here. And I was just like going through all the tables. And I think this is the one I used, and I didn't want it to be black. I wanted it to be like that rose gold bronzy color, but I can't remember if I keep this or change the color. We'll see in a minute. But I was like, oh man, it's like black on black on black. It's kind of looking very bland and everything. But once I get like the pictures in, which I think it's going to be black and white, but bear with me. Once I get like the other pictures in and everything else around, it still has like a masculine vibe, but like for instance, those chairs kind of give me a masculine and feminine vibe, where like the shape and the feel of them is very kind of on the feminine side, and then the color is masculine, but it kind of can go either or with like the shape, I think, as well. And I did this little trick here where I put the TV on these shelves, and I kind of turned it at an angle because the couch and the chairs are kind of sitting in a way where, like, if I put it straight, you'd kind of have to, like, I don't know, move your head a certain way or look at the TV a certain way, and it would have been uncomfortable. And I think I did that closet off camera. Yeah, I did. Duh, it's already done. But yeah, I did the master bedroom closet, and I love the way how that closet came out. I put all kind of little knickknacks and stuff in the cubbies, shoes, folded up clothes in the center island area. And right here, I'm going to be putting some mirrors. I don't use this one. Do I use these? I don't remember which mirror I used. And I think I changed the dresser, didn't I? I don't know. I don't remember. We'll see in a minute. No, I think I kept it. Yeah, I left it at that. I was going back and forth between that one and the one that you saw earlier, and I decided apparently on that one. And this little area right here was kind of looking a little bland to me, and it's like it needed a little something. So I went through like so many curtains, probably all of them, and I don't remember the color I used. Maybe I used this purple one. Yeah, I used the purple one around, trying to bring in some color, you know. And I added some things to that TV stand over there to kind of brighten it up. And a little trick that I had did both here and in the Let's Decorate the Joneses home in the office. I put the same picture, sized it down, and set it up on top of like that TV stand, like the top part section where I just placed that box. And it kind of looks like the picture is leaning against the wall, and I just love that. I'll probably be using that to death just because I've never tried anything like that before, and like where it was actually leaning. I'm definitely gonna have to play with like the tool mod or something when it comes to the pictures, and do a lot more like leaning pictures against the walls and things like that. And definitely adding like some other little knickknacks like the bowl and that plant there. And I thought that bowl was like really good because it has like a little bit of gold and a little bit of the black, and I felt like it kind of helped tie in everything a little bit more. So this room definitely gave me sophisticated vibes. Maybe that's where their kid had gotten their sophistication vibes from. And I forgot I used that plan over there. And I think we're gonna probably be getting to that shelf over there too, because yeah, here we are. I know, like I was just like thinking like I'm gonna just put a picture there and call it a day and just leave it at that. But then I was like, you know what? I want to do something different. Now, I don't know if I would ever try this to do this in like my own home, because I would be afraid that something would fall on my head or something, or roll off on my head and knock me out or do something. You know, that's not a pleasant way to wake up. So I don't know. It would probably have to be like nailed or glued down or something to the shelf for me to be satisfied. But I love the way how like those look, like the shelf being above the bed with little knickknacks and stuff, and plants and pictures and candles and all that. But yeah, I can't remember what else I added to that shelf there, but as you can kind of see, I played with a little bit of that like bronzy brown color and a little bit of goldish kind of vibes, almost like for instance the headboard, and in that bowl that I was telling you earlier, I feel like it kind of brings it and draws it in. And then there's like a lot of like more neutral swatches, like with just the browns, the grays, and the blacks and the whites. And I can't remember, but I think I added a mirror here, or do I just stick with the picture? I can't remember now. It's been a little while since I did this. Alright, you guys, so we're coming to the end of the video soon, and yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that way you'll be notified when I upload next. And leave comments. Let me know what you guys think of the rooms that were, decorated in this part. I hope you have an awesome, amazing rest of your day or night, depending on wherever you are in the world. And I'll catch y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.